with you by my side. If you're in, meet me here tonight. Be brave and come along, I'll be your ride. Promise we don't need no brake lights. We can travel the world, so just say yes.
Everyone, it is Saturday, May 7th, 2022, and I'm in South Carolina. Just started the Foothills Trail, 77 miles. It's a little after 6 p.m. Today was a travel day. Left Albany Airport about 5:30 this morning, flew to Baltimore, connected a flight to Charlotte. I'm hiking the trail with my sister Michelle. She lives down here in North Carolina, and her friend Mara is joining us. The plan is to just hike 4 miles at this point to a campsite, spend the night, and then tomorrow morning get up early and put in a good hiking day. I think it's 13 point something miles. I'll be shooting some video, and this trail is supposed to be beautiful. Be a lot of waterfalls. I've never hiked outside New England, so I'm really excited. I'm looking forward to it. Good morning. It is Sunday, May 8th. Happy Mother's Day to my mom and all the other moms. Just left the campground about 30 minutes ago. Today we have a 12-mile hike to the Burles Ford campsite. Shouldn't be a horrible day. Hopefully the weather's supposed to be perfect. And there's not much rain, if any, in the forecast for this week. So hoping that we're going to get some views of some waterfalls and such today. got about 3.5 left of the day. The trail is very well maintained. I'd say the first 9 miles of it were, for me, they were like manicured trails. It was easy walking, pine needles, very well cared for, no mud, no water, unlike the long trail. And then we followed the river for a while, and then it got a little technical, and we started doing some uphill for the last couple of miles. But it's been perfect hiking weather today, in the mid-60s and cloudy. Hoping to get to the campsite, Burroughs campground in the next, couple of hours. Hoping to get there for 4:30 and set up early. Good morning. It's Monday, May 9th, and we're just leaving the Burroughs Ford campground. It was chilly last night. It had to be in the low 50s. It was warm under my quilt, but it was chilly. My face and my head were cold at times. And it was overcast all day yesterday. We didn't see the sun at all, but hoping to see a little bit of sun today. I have a big hiking day today. I think we're doing 15 point some odd miles. We're going to hike today to a car that my sister parked her car. So we're going to resupply ourselves there. And that's towards the end of the day. And I think it's only a couple miles from the car that we are camping tonight. So I'll check back with everybody a little later.
I'm gonna force
So Mara, you're getting on a shuttle with these guys and heading back home early?
Oh, yeah. No, she's not.
We're not letting her.
She's got my coat on now. She can't.
It's a little after 2 p.m. The woman that was hiking with us, Mara, my sister's friend, she had some problems with her hip. So unfortunately, she just got off the trail at a road crossing that we just went through. So we stayed there with her for about an hour. There's no cell service in this area. We haven't had cell service for the majority of the trail, but I have a Garmin Mini GPS communicator, so I was able to text her sister over that, and her sister's on her way to pick her up. So Michelle and I are pushing on. I don't know if we're going to be able to make it to the car for our resupply today. That was our plan. It's 7.8 miles, and again, it's coming up on 2:30 right now. But we're going to push as far as we can. If we have to stay to camp short of that tonight, that's fine. And we'll go to the car tomorrow morning and resupply and push on.
Very cool. Oh, look at that. And then we can do a short spur, leads uphill to Whitewater Falls restroom and parking area. If you want to do that. No view of falls beyond this. This trail only leads to the Resupply.
So we got off the Foothills Trail and we're going down to the Whitewater Falls viewing area. When you cross the highway back there where you come out on the trail, you have to go to, what is it?
281.
Highway 281. The trail cuts across, but instead of continuing, once you cross the road, you make a left and you go down to the Whitewater Falls viewing area. It's a half-mile hike from here to the falls.
Where are they going?
So we're at the Whitewater Falls viewing area. When you come down westbound on the Foothills Trail, sorry, eastbound on the Foothills Trail, you come to 281, and the trail is directly across from it. There's a gravel parking lot. The trail continues, but you can't view this falls from there. You have to make a left road walk a short distance, and then you come into the park here, and then it's a 0.5 mile walk up to the falls. And there is a sign here that says Foothills Trail, and it goes down a set of stairs, but you'd actually be missing a section of the Foothills Trail off 281. So our Trail shuttle driver, Taz, told us how to do this, how to come in here and then walk back to the road, to the highway, and we'll connect back up with the Foothills Trail so we don't miss any of it. Falls are absolutely beautiful. It's definitely worth the walk to come up here. This is the Whitewater Falls Overlook Spur Trail. If you keep going straight across the road east on the Foothills Trail, you'll come eventually to this, and you can take this up to that area. But I think what the shuttle driver was trying to tell us, that if we did it the way we did it, we walked by bathrooms and also a garbage dump area where you could dump your trash. This is not going to take you by that. So whichever you prefer.
Doing a little rock climbing.
Just put your foot up there and stay on the inside. Stay on your left side.
Holy cow. Biofreeze, like myself. Oh, I was switching out like
Good morning. It is Tuesday, May 10th. Enjoying this beautiful South Carolina morning. Spring hasn't really hit up north yet, in my opinion. It's been beautiful down here. We had a big day yesterday. Unfortunately, Mara, my sister's friend, had to get off the trail. She was having some hip flexor issues. So right around lunchtime, we contacted her sister and made arrangements for her sister to pick her up. We had a big day planned for yesterday in terms of mileage. It was 16.9 miles that we were planning on doing. And we lost a good hour getting Mara set up with her sister. So my sister, Michelle, and I, we pushed hard, and we hiked until 7 o'clock last night. We had stashed the car at the Duke Power Company parking area. It's called the Bad Creek Overflow Lot, and they allow hikers from the Foothills Trail to park there. So our plan was to hike there yesterday, resupply, and then spend the night at the Whitewater campground, which is about a little over a mile from the parking lot. But by the time we got to the car, we were so exhausted. We drove 40 minutes and grabbed a hotel for the night. Had a great continental breakfast in the morning, and then drove back here and parked the car, resupplied, and we just started hiking about 20 minutes ago. We're doing about 12 miles today, and then the plan at this point is to finish on Friday sometime in the early afternoon. But it's been amazing. I've been enjoying this hike so much. It's so nice being out of the Northeast for the first time, hiking trails down south. It's just a different environment, and I'm really enjoying it. And hopefully we'll have some great views today. Nice to have the dogs.
Yeah, you'll have some well-behaved dogs on
Yeah.
a leash, on a tether.
She loses interest. Good morning. It is Wednesday, May 11th. We just left Bear Gap Camp. The plan today is to hike 14.2 miles, I believe, to Virginia Hawkins. It's a beautiful morning again. On the agenda today is Heartbreak Ridge, so when we get there, that'll be the tough part of today. We had a great night last night. Bear Gap is a great campsite. There was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 other hikers there. 2 of the hikers had dogs, which was a treat. It was nice to be able to spend some time with the dogs. Missing my dog Shelby back home. So that was comforting. At this point, we have 32.5 miles of the trail left to Table Rock. But feeling good. Getting good night's rest. Haven't been overly sore. And the conditions have been good. With the last 3 miles before Bear Gap Camp was really tough.
and downstairs.
I've heard both of you say y'all have kids. Good morning. It's Thursday, May 12th. Just left the Virginia Hawkins campsite. It's literally like 3 minutes down the trail. What a great waterfall to wake up to this morning. I didn't even realize it was this short of a walk down the trail. Got into camp pretty early last night. We got into camp around 4:30 after a 14-mile day. Had a good night's sleep. And today we're going to do just under 11 miles. It's going to be a climbing day. We're going over Sassafras Mountain today. So it's just going to be just under 11 miles. And then tomorrow we're going to finish the trail. Only 8 miles left after today. So about 19 miles total before we're done with this. Having a great time. This trail is absolutely beautiful. almost all the campsites are right along a river, and that just lulls you to sleep at night. I hope everyone has a great day, and I'll share whatever views I come upon today. I'm not gonna lie, sassafras is kicking my butt today. When we left camp this morning, it was a 10.9 mile day, intentionally, because we knew that we were doing sassafras. We stopped for lunch at Chimney Top, and it's just been uphill since then. And I think we got about 2 miles to go until the observation tower, but it's just been a steady climb. It's a burner. So when you come out of the Foothills Trail to the road that takes you up to the Sassafras Mountain Observation Area, don't miss this sign. Because we missed it somehow, and we road walked all the way up to the observation tower and figured out we had gone off trail, so we just walked back down. So pay attention to that sign. You'll just cross the road, and then you go up the stairs and continue on the trail, and it takes you up through the woods to the front of the observation deck area, and then drops you back down a handicap access ramp to some bathrooms with garbage if you want to dump your garbage, and then you'll pick the trail up there. morning. It's Friday, May 13th. Final day on the trail. We left the Cantrell campsite about an hour ago. Left at 7:45. It rained on and off throughout the night. And the forecast for today is intermittent rain, and the sun may come out a couple times, I guess. But at least the rain held off until the last day. We have 8.5 miles from Cantrell to Table Rock, the end of the trail. So we're just going to take our time. Should take us about 6 hours. And the shuttle is scheduled to pick us up at Table Rock at the parking area for 3:30. So we'll get there a little early and we'll just hang out and wait. I know I've said it already, but this has been a great trail. It's so beautiful. It's so well maintained. Yesterday's sassafras was the worst part for me in terms of, tough trail. I was exhausted at the end of it. And we got to the camp last night kind of early, around 4:30. And it was only like a 10.5 mile day, so it was tempting to push on, but try to slow down and relax and enjoy being out here. So that's what we did. I'll get back with everyone. Hopefully we have a view or two coming up today. So we have just under a mile left to the Table Rock, to the finish. Today was, there was, a lot of downhill today, but we did have some steep incline for a while as well. We've been passing a lot of day hikers on the way down. Well, I said it earlier, I'm not sure if I did the trail again, I think I'd start at Table Rock and go to Oconee. But there's pros and cons. Definitely the first 2 days, if you started at Table Rock and went to Oconee, it's going to be tough. It's going to be a lot of climbing. But then after that, the hard stuff is really done. You'd be going this way here, you'd be going down Heartbreak Ridge. But either way, it's beautiful. Michelle, what do you think of your first backpacking?
It was amazing and the hardest thing I've ever done. It's been great.
Hardest thing so far.
So far.
You'll keep going.
Physically and mentally.
No, she did great. She stayed up with me. Not that I'm not a fast hiker. I just try to move consistently, and on the uphills, I just try to keep a steady pace, slow, steady pace. But every time I looked back, she was not far behind me, so she did a great job. This was fun. We'll have to get together. We haven't spent this much time together since we were teenagers.
I know. It's been great. It really has.
So we have to get together and do something again after this, but we're almost to the finish, and we'll get back with everybody when we get to Table Rock. Yeah.
We did it.
We're done. I think this is it. Piece of cake.
Ready to do it again?
Yep.
My knees need a rest.